How to install Windows 10 tutorial for new installation by Ralphie Rivera. Things you will need for installation: a 4 GB flash drive for 32-bit version or 8 GB flash drive for 64-bit. Windows 10 software, a computer with the following hardware requirements: a processor of 1 GHz or faster processor or COC, RAM 1 GB for 32-bit or 2 GB for 64-bit, hard disk space 16 gigs for 32-bit or a 20 gigs for 64-bit, graphics card with the DirectX 9 or later with WDDM 1.0 driver, display 800 by 600. Part 1. Making your Windows 10 bootable flash drive. Step 1. Go to this link to download the Windows 10 Creation Media Software, https://go.microsoft.com/fwlink/?linkid equals 691209. Step 2. Once Media Creation is downloaded, you can install it on the computer so you can create your Windows 10 flash drive. Step 3. Once software is installed, you will click on Create Installation Media, then click Next, as illustrated on picture. Step 4. Next, you will see a screen that asks you to select language agriculture, and in addition, select your preferences, then click Next. Also, picture illustration posted for viewing. Now you will select USB flash drive, then follow the following prompts when you should be finished making your media device. Part 2. Turning on your computer to set up your BIOS to pick up USB installation drive of Windows 10. Step 1. Make sure your power cord is plugged into the computer. Step 2. Power on the computer by pressing the power button. Note: on a desktop it can be found in front of the top of the tower, or on a laptop it can be found above the keyboard or on the side of the computer itself. Step 3. Immediately after pressing the power button, press the escape or delete to go into the BIOS of your computer. Note: this can be different from other computer manufacturers, so check computer or motherboard manual for further information. Part 3. BIOS setup for bootable device. When the BIOS setup utility appears on your screen, you want to use the arrow keys on your keyboard to select the boot tab. Step 2. After you are on the boot tab, you will now see all the devices that are available to boot from and the order they are in. 3. This is where you will select your flash drive to boot up first in the boot sequence. 4. Save the changes that exit the BIOS system. Step 5. This is the final step. Insert your bootable Windows 10 into a USB slot and restart the computer. Then it will restart, prompting you to click a key to start from your USB bootable device. Part 4. Language and Preferences. Once you see this window, select your language, time and currency, format, and your country input method for your keyboard, then click Next. Part 5. Installing Windows 10. Click on Install Now. As illustrated on picture, there are arrows showing where to click. Part 6. Activating Windows 10. When you see the screen, you will enter your Windows product key. Note: if you do not have an activation key, it is totally fine to click I don't have a product key. Once you click this, the installation will continue, as illustrated in picture, arrow pointing towards I don't have a product key. Part 7. Upgrade or Custom. At this window, you have the choice to choose Upgrade or Custom installation. Note: as this is a new install, you would want to click Custom so you can install a fresh and clean Windows 10. As illustrated picture saying click here is Custom Install Windows only. Part 8. Selecting where to install the Windows 10 software. At this window, you will select what drive you want to install your Windows 10 on, then click Next. Note, drive can be different size at what is shown, but please follow the system requirements of the drive size that is installed on your computer. As illustrated in the picture, this picture shows 32 gigs, but it can be more than that. Part 9. Windows starts to install. Once you see this window, it is time to go drink some coffee or tea and let the installation go through its process. Warning, do not shut the computer while it is installing, or else it can corrupt software and you would have to go through the process of installing the Windows again. Part 10. Side notes that are important. Once the computer has installed Windows 10, please update Windows software with Windows Update before installing any software. Select the password that you will remember so you never have to lose your files because you would have to reinstall Windows. Remember, if you select that you don't have an activation key, you will be able to either use the Windows for 10 days until you activate it, or only you will be able to use the Windows with limited functionality. So please activate software so you can enjoy functionality. Now that your Windows 10 is installed, pat yourself on the back and enjoy.